Alright, Doc Smooth 1973 back with the second part of the video. This is for the Sega Genesis. This is Jammit and Star Control. Like I said in my first video, this is basically a basketball game. It's more of 2-on-2. It's like street basketball. It's not like how NBA Jam is. I believe it's a little bit different. While I was waiting for the first video to upload, I was, pretty much going through the instructions and everything just to take a look at it because I never played these two games before, so I really don't know what to expect. So basically, like I said, this one is a 2-on-2 street ball game. Um, yeah, like I said, I was reading it. You can use either the 3-button controller or the 6-button controller for the Sega Genesis, which I have both. I have the 3-button and the 6-button. So it's just a basic straight up street basketball game. I believe the point system, you go by 1 point, and I think you go to either 20 or 10, whichever one. Like I said, I was just pretty much just going through it just to take a look at it. And Star Control, this is basically a sci-fi game. Saying it's based on it's pretty much like how like Star Wars or something. It kind of follows the struggles of Star Wars or stuff like that. You basically choose a race, and I forgot how many races it is in here. Like I said, I just pretty much thumbed through it. You basically you get a ship, and you pretty much have alliances, and you just go around, I guess, fighting different other ships. Excuse me, different other kinds of ships. Sorry about that. It says it's pretty late, so I might mess up my words. I really don't know what to expect from these two games because I never really played either one of them. But like I said, I basically paid about $8 a pop for them. So I'm really trying to update my Genesis collection because I've pretty much been doing my videos, like I said, for Sega Dreamcast and Nintendo GameCube, which I have the rest of these bad boys to do right here. And those are basically just Dreamcast games and Nintendo GameCube games. I have to get those out the way. So I'm really behind with these videos, but hopefully I'll get caught up within the next couple days and upload everything. So, like I said, I already know that everything is actually in here because I cracked it open while I was in the store. Because I really like to buy everything and make sure that when I buy a video game, I like to make sure that everything is in the box, including instructions and everything. That's just how I do my collection. I have a few Genesis games that just has a straight cartridges, and that's it. I didn't, when I found it on eBay, it really just came with the cartridges, or I found like a lot that had like 5 or 6 games. It was like a couple in the box and a couple of loose ones, or I when I started on eBay, I was finding good deals. Sometimes they would throw in like a free game or something that they didn't want. They'd be like, "Well, here's a game for you. It's free. Go ahead." I said, "Well, thank you." But now, sellers don't tend to do that now. Keep saying buyers or something. I said I'm tired. So enough of the chit chat. Here it is. You got Jammit, and then you have Star Control. I'm going to go through both of these, but like I said, I already know that everything's in there, and I'm just going to pop it in and basically see what kind of game it is, how it controls, and all that good stuff. Really see what it's hitting for. So what we're gonna do, the first one, we're gonna set Star Control over here, and then we're going to do Jammit. Like I said, this is for the Sega Genesis, which is my first, because the last time you saw my Sega Genesis, I was doing the whole collection with everything that I had, and I said that I was going to do some Genesis stuff, but I never really found any good games online or anything for the Sega Genesis until, lo and behold, I go into the store and here's these two bad boys. So let's crack it open. As you can see, this is really, truly, honestly old school because we have a cartridge. So anybody that had a Sega Genesis back in the day that you have to sometimes blow to get the dust out. So there's the cartridge, which looks in pretty good condition. It has some wear and tear on it. That's just normal, but it's nothing big. Hey, symbol in Mexico. Viva, viva. Alright, here's the booklet. Yay. Like I said, when I was looking through it, everything, there was no pages missing or anything. Everything seems to be in really good order. Here, let me see. They have different kinds of. You got poison, slams only, into it, frenzy, and cut through. It looks like it's a pretty okay game. Like I said, I never played it before, so I really can't give you any, detailed information about this. But as you can see, like I said, you have the 3-button and then you have the 6-button controller. But I believe when I hooked up my Dreamcast, I put in the 3-button controller, so it's going to be different. So you can do hook shot, elbow jab. Okay, you have turbo. Wow. So, and here's the case. This looks like it's broke a little bit, but who cares? Oops. It's only $8. But other than that, the case looks in good condition, which I like. Excuse the light. I just rhymed. Alright. So, that's Jammit. God darn it. And the second one is Star Control, which is made by Ballistic. And I have Turrican for the Sega Genesis. Yeah. Sitting right up in my collection. And, this is the same company that made Turrican. That's if I'm pronouncing it right. So, let's crack this open. Case looks pretty good. Here's the cartridge and the instructions. The instructions looks a little beat. I guess because of the case. Because you have the 2 notches here, and actually this is bigger than the notches. So here is the instruction book. I actually looked through this one, and everything seems to be here. I can't really thumb through it because of how it looks. And I'm only working with one hand. Of course, I don't have another set of hands, so I can thumb through it because it's bent. Other than that, you have the edges. They're bent on the side, from people reading it, which isn't bad. And here is the Alien and Starships specifications. It has like the different races of aliens and stuff like that, and I believe the ships. So everything is pretty much in black and white, because that's how we did it back in the old school days. We didn't need color. We just needed black and white. And here is the cartridge, which anybody knows, they know about this sound. AKA the NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, any other cartridge you had. I was actually thinking about maybe getting the NES, because I missed that, because you had to blow, put it in, and then shake it, then drop it, then shake it again. Fun times. I'm an old man. So this is the cartridge, and here is the case for it, which seems to be in good condition except for the slip sheet. It's a pretty It's a pretty old game, so this is just regular wear and tear on it. You know, there's no water damage or anything, just from the shelf life, which is common if you don't, encase them in anything. In time they do wear down. So, like I said, I'm just chit chatting and just saying anything because I don't know what to expect from these two games. So, since the Sega Genesis, which is right there, that's already hooked up, because I wanted to have everything ready. And we're gonna stand up and walk on over to the Sega Genesis, do the magic blow, and put the cartridge in. Sorry, that's a little dusty. Have to get my have to get a cloth and clean it. So, and without further ado, here is Jammit. Oop, think I'm having some technical believe I'm having some technical difficulties here. Now I just need to find my Sega Genesis controller, which is actually sitting up here. It looks different, but it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not really going to play it. I'm just pretty much just giving you the intro and stuff for the game. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. We talk a lot of trash on here. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to try to get both of these games in this video. So, that was Jammit for the Sega Genesis. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in Star Control and see what that looks like. But, I might... Well, I'm not going to might. I am going to play this a little bit later to see how everything is. And I'll just get back to you on it. Or maybe just do a gameplay video when I have another set of hands. So, everybody say bye-bye to Jammit. That was, like I said, Jammit. It looks pretty cool. It's different. It looks like it's a little hard to control, but I really don't mind. So we're going to sit that there. And next is Star Control. Blow. Let's put it in. And let's see. Starts up good. Both games starts up really well. Don't have an issue or anything. Love that music. It's great. Now I have to get back up to grab the Genesis controller, which is sitting right here. Alright. Let's press the start button. Okay, it's one of those. So I really don't know what button to press, so. But it looks like it's pretty cool. Up in that corner right there, it kind of looks like a Klingon ship. But when it's right there, it looks totally different. Which is funny. They pretty much just give you, the schematics of the ship. And I think we're going to play. Alright. Like I said, it looks a little different. Looks a little hard to control. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I know one thing, I'm getting hit. That's the shoot button. And let's skedaddle out the way. Hey, where you at? Yeah, it does look like a Klingon bird of prey. And I just believe I just blew up. Alright. Well, that was the two Sega Genesis games. Sorry I had to make a quick video. Try to just cram both games into one because I can't really play it because with this controller, it's a little bit different than the GameCube and the other controllers. So, basically, like I said, that was Jammit and Star Control for the Sega Genesis. If you like it, give me thumbs up, comment on it, rate it. I appreciate all the feedback that I have been getting with my videos and all the views. And I will kick out more videos. I just have to get all caught up. So, deuces. And thank you for watching my video.